It is over between Manchester United and Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo's not going to be allowed to play after this. I'm sure some news is going to come out today about Ronaldo probably being suspended. Like, I don't think Man United are going to let Ronaldo back after this. But also the Man United players aren't happy. The Man United players feel disrespected. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the consequences of this because it's the next morning, how the players are going to respond, how Ten Hag's going to respond, how they feel right now, what the club is going to do. But we'll also go into the interview. I'm going to sum up the interview and the main points. I did do that last night, a reaction to the interview when I got all the quotes and stuff up from the interview, but I'm going to sum up all in today's video. But I thought I'd wait till the next morning to do a video on this because then I can really think about the interview, get all the information in, how I feel, and also rate the response the next day. And it is crazy, guys. It is manic, and I apologise that I'm outside in the fog, very early morning, and I apologise for some background noise. But let's get into the Ronaldo interview, my thoughts, how United are going to respond, how the players feel about it, and more. Again, apologise if background noise is picked up, but basically Ronaldo came out and did an interview with Piers Morgan on Uncensored and said that he feels that Ten Hag has no respect for him, and that he publicly said he has no respect for Erik Ten Hag. Publicly said he has no respect for Ten Hag, and he feels that he's like the black sheep at United that gets the blame for everything. But he didn't just go in on Ten Hag. The best thing about this interview is he did go in on the board, he did go in the Glazers. He also went in on Rangnick, but it was more going in on the board and the Glazers, saying, why would you employ someone to be the manager of Man United? That's not a manager. I didn't even know his name regarding Rangnick, which I guess is factually true, but he mostly went in on the board saying, you know, the club's facilities haven't changed in the 20 years since he's arrived. The jacuzzis, pools, spa, it's reportedly all the same. He also said that he just felt really unwanted at Manchester United last season, that he was trying to be forced out by people last season. And he said that Ten Hag and some of, I think, the board members he was insinuating are trying to force him out of Man United. He says that they've got no respect for him. They're trying to force him out of Manchester United. They're trying to push him to leave. They're trying to paint him out to be this troublemaker after all these incidents. And I think to an extent, there's like Ronaldo's naughty and Ten Hag and the world told the media, but other United players are protected. So I get Ronaldo in that sense. He's saying that, you know, even last season before Ten Hag, there was people at United that didn't want him here, that wanted to kick him out. Well, there was a lot of leaks between Ronaldo and players. There was a lot of issues going on as well. And overall, Ronaldo's just unhappy with his treatment by United. He said that, you know, when his baby was ill, they showed no empathy. When he took pre-season off to look after a sick kid, they questioned him, thought he was lying and showed no empathy. And that's really offended Ronaldo. And I think the main bit for me is the bit that he said that nothing's changed since Alex Ferguson's left. He said, me and Sir Alex Ferguson, he even said Sir Alex Ferguson believes this, and we all fans believe this as well, that Manchester United are nowhere near where they need to be and are not doing enough to be where they need to be. And he's very frustrated with how United just don't open their eyes and don't see that this club needs to change. He said that United can no longer sign the top players. They no longer act like a top club like Liverpool, City. They're falling behind. And he wanted to come back to Man United because he picked United over City because of Sir Alex, because of loyalty. And he wanted to bring Man United back to the top. And he thought him coming in could maybe elevate that change. But the board and the Glazers are not interested in elevating that change. And I think my opinion on the Ronaldo interview, if I'll be honest with you guys, is I do agree with about 90... Ooh, just covered my hammer. I do agree with about 90% of what Ronaldo said, but I just think the comments on Ten Hag were disrespectful. And the comments on Rooney, while they were quite funny, they were unnecessary. And if he didn't go in on Ten Hag, I wouldn't have had a problem with this interview. But it's the fact that he's publicly said he doesn't respect the manager and slammed his manager. And, you know, I know he's Ronaldo, and I know that Ronaldo deserves more respect than he gets from the fans. I know that Ronaldo deserves more respect than he gets from everybody in general. Ronaldo deserves a lot of respect, but at the same time, you have to show that respect back to Ten Hag. Even if he doesn't respect you, you just got to remember that he's your manager. And to come out and publicly slam your manager, I think is disgraceful. However, the other 90% of the interview, I'm like, fair play to him. You know, going in on the board, going in on the Glazers, going in on the ownership. I actually I applaud him for that. And I can't get angry by that because I've always said I'd love it if a player came out and absolutely slammed the board, came out and absolutely slammed the owners. I'd absolutely love it. And a player the profile of Ronaldo coming out and slamming the owners is the impact that we need to have. The sad part is, because he's dragged Ten Hag and dissed Ten Hag, I think he's ruined his credibility with the fan base. You know, if he didn't slag off Ten Hag, I think a lot of the more fans would get behind this, but a lot of Man United fans are angry with his attitude because we've won, we're building a good team unity, and he does this interview to distract that. But at the same time, you know, I can understand why Ronaldo's done that. Like, I generally can. I can understand why he feels a lack of respect. I think he does get the blame for things. I think he's like the one, if things go wrong, let's blame Ronaldo. But at the same time, he left the stadium early. He refused to come on. He's not showing Ten Hag any respect. And, you know, I feel like this whole thing is an argument of who's showing more respect for who. And I feel mixed on it because I love Ronaldo. My thought is Ronaldo should go. There's no way Ronaldo will be allowed back after this, and I don't think he will be. I think it's better for him if he goes and better for us if he goes, and better for the squad if he goes. And I do love Ronaldo, and I love 90% of the interview, and I don't think the interview's that deep. Everyone's going off, it's a disgrace, it's a disgrace, it's a disgrace. It's only a disgrace because he's done it while he's still contracted under Man United, and he's going to talk shit about the manager who's shown no respect for. You know, if he didn't talk about Ten Hag, and if he'd have waited to the end of the season, the whole interview I'd have been like, oh, I love you, Ronaldo. But yeah, I've had mixed feelings on it, but overall I like that he's exposed the club and the board. And the main message of the interview, to be fair to Ronaldo, was about how he wants United to get back to the top and how United haven't changed. But it does just feel like a salty, immature kind of boy interview. However, like, we need context for the Ten Hag comment as well. The full interview, which is 90 minutes, which I don't know if I'm going to watch or not. I'll probably watch it in the background, but 90 fucking minutes. You know, that'll be interesting to provide context on the whole situation as well. At the end of the day, as someone that loves Ronaldo and appreciates all he's done for the club, I'm not going to let this ruin Ronaldo's legacy for me. He's still going to be a club legend, whether I think that it's disrespectful or not. However, the thing that really annoyed me is he's faked an illness to go do an interview with Piers Morgan, and we could have used him last game of the season. Luckily, we won. But, you know, I don't think Ronaldo's the only player. I think a lot of players are faking illnesses and injuries at the World Cup. But it's that kind of behaviour it sets is unacceptable. And I think if Ten Hag allows him back, he just doesn't send a good message to the squad. I think it just sends that, oh, you can go and do an interview and slam me and come back. Like, I don't think the board can let him back. I don't think Ronaldo's let back. And I think that was a Ronaldo goodbye interview. I think Ronaldo wants to move in January, and I think Ronaldo knew if he did that interview, that's the nail in coffin in January, because Rangnick slammed the board, gone. Mourinho slammed the board, gone. I know he's a commercial asset, but Ronaldo's going to slam the board, he's going to be gone. There's no way you can bring him back. But what has come out so far is that the Manchester United players feel really disappointed in Ronaldo. They feel it's quite disrespectful, and that Man United did not choose to comment on the situation last night. Ten Hag was asked about it and chose not to comment. He wanted to speak about the win. And last night, Man United's response was, Garnacho scored a last-minute winner. Let's talk about and focus on the win. United don't want to give Ronaldo the attention from it, which is understandable, but the players are said to feel disappointed. And I think this afternoon there's going to be a lot of news coming out from United. I think the response from Man United will come out this afternoon. I think he will be kicked out of the club. I think his contract will be terminated, if I'm being honest, and I will update you guys on that when it comes out. Well, I can't until about 2 o'clock, but I will update you on that news when it comes out. Hopefully it comes out midday so I can update you right away. But also the players feel upset by this, and I think, you know, last night was right for United not to make a statement. And if I'm being honest, United might wait till Wednesday before they make their statement, and the reason I say this is purely for the fact that, like, the whole interview doesn't come out till Wednesday, so United might wait context. They might, you know, I think United might wait till Wednesday till they maybe publicly comment and watch the whole interview. But I think Ten Hag will be bringing up Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo will be ignoring him. Ronaldo has no intention of going back to United because he's pulled his kids out of Manchester schools. He's pulled his cars out of Manchester schools just a couple of weeks ago, and he's fucked off to Lisbon. So I think Ronaldo knows he's gone. The embarrassing thing is, what if Ronaldo can't sort out a move? Because there's one side of the story saying that Ronaldo wanted to leave old Man United in the summer and they forced him to stay and then bench him and make him miserable and disrespect him. And then there's another side saying Ronaldo couldn't get a move. So it'll be interesting to see the response to this. But I apologise that the video's outside and it's me walking around and it's probably annoying to look at the camera. I do apologise, and it also like background noises. But early morning, thought I'd make an update for you. At least it's foggy so no one can see me, but my feet are wet now. But yeah, there'll be a video probably around 1 o'clock maybe if there's any news updates. If not, I'll be live about 6 PM tonight. So make sure you subscribe because I'm sure a lot of news is going to come out of this. Thank you for watching. Bye.